All right, welcome everyone. We are Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Hajime no Ippo, episode 12.
Okay.
All right.
So on his debut match. Yes.
Yes, he is one, and he's moving on to the next one, or just whatever comes up next. He had his whole a little escapade with Takamura, revealing his large, throbbing manhood. Maybe not necessarily throbbing, but you get the point here. You know, exactly.
Right.
And the ladies were, oh my. And, but geez, Takamura, like, chill, bro. Chill. Chill. You can hype a man up, but you don't need to,
there
like...
are limits,
You don't need to, like, hype him up, you know? You know what I'm saying? So, next big thing is Yusuke Oda got a good kind of little bit of characterization towards the end of the thing there. It's a question of whether or not he's going to be a recurring character. I doubt that he will.
Yeah, you know, maybe on like a temporary basis.
Maybe
kind of thing,
very, very infrequently.
Yeah.
But yeah, looking forward to what the next stage in Ippo's training and professional career is. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into it now. He said, no, I got kimi ni 一瞬の光を送ってる Yeah 愛の夢を見て Rolling Go 何も考えずに今を生きるだけの僕を支えてる Three song I want to dive lost to mind I want to dive lost to mind I want feeling いつも I want to dive lost to mind I want to dive lost to mind Why I want to dive feeling over You say no I got 君に一瞬の光を送ってる Yeah 愛の夢を見て Rolling Go Wow Oh, the happy-go-lucky music
back to
again.
helping out his mom.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh. Nice. Yeah. Ah! I'll try to forget that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Wow, alright. Cool. Imagination of like
Nope, but it's just back to everyday life.
Yep, everyday life. Knows. No one's gonna bat an eye. Exactly.
Yep, no one probably even knows.
Exactly. What was that face? Oh. Whoa. Everyone's moved on, yep. Yeah, good. Right. He's like, but it would have been nice.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right. Okay. Nice. The squats!
Yeah.
Squats!
Could you teach us some stuff?
Yes. Or join our crew, basically.
Right.
What's extra great about this is they are in a higher year from him, so they had to hear it from someone else, you know. Nice, nice, and then pan away and then come back and. Of course we like boxing!
Yeah.
Ah! All delinquents idolize them! Ah!
Yeah.
He accidentally slipped it! Oh! That's awesome! They're gonna become his fans. This is great.
No, whatever. I don't care. I'm not at all gonna mark it on my calendar. We're totally not all going to be there.
Oh! Oh! That's so wholesome! They were like legitimately trying to make up and everything.
But
They're
they
like,
have no idea how.
no idea how, because they were bullies. Like, oh, that's great! Oh, I love that!
Nope.
関東ぶっこ抜き大特集20ページ丸ごと高村守る売上倍増間違いなしだ幕の内会長俺様の後ろを取るとは言いやししてんじゃねえか藤井ちゃん
Very good footwork. Yeah, he just kind of like went behind him. Whoa. Whoa. So he has to bring it back into the thumbs.
Oh, gotcha.
But he can't bite his finger accidentally either.
Oh.
Nice. Cool.
Cool.
That's legit. Ooh.
Ah.
Nice. Okay.
次の試合も新人王トーナメントも近いんだろ頑張れよ
Cool. All right.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa, that footwork. So we didn't get to see really that much, but... Oh, dang, Miata. All right. Yoshio Fujiwara.
一生は判定がよ大したやつじゃねえな
So you need to win this.
All right.
Cool. Oh my god. All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. Dang, Ippo. Woo.
だけどもしかしてめっちゃそうですよね
They're like, yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, there's no way.
Oh my gosh.
ありえますねあいつのことですからね
Okay, match is over.
一歩の番か
This is gonna be great, having people that didn't like Ippo initially.
You're like,
They can
wait,
see his
that
body.
kid's built. Yeah.
お前ら何緊張してんだよ目指さ
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay.
Now they're gonna see him.
Yeah.
本当に出てきやがっ
They're in such disbelief. This is a perfect, like, ah!
あの野郎受けてるぜ梅沢さ
What?
ん見てください一歩の相手
Oh my god! Nani? Yeah.
会長
He has no eyebrows!
いい面構えしてしかしボクシングは顔で
That's right.
じゃない
Oh my gosh.
Wow. How is he in Ippo's weight class?
あんなガキくせえ面したやつは一発
Wait, this voice.
Yeah, that's from Bleach.
Yeah, it's
Kenpachi. It's
Kenpachi, yeah,
Kenpachi's
yeah.
voice, yeah.
Yeah.
カウンターだ
Oh, and his guard is no longer soft. Alright, here we go. Oh, there it is! There it is!
パンチは角が壊される
Whoa!
Oh, man.
Whoa! So fast!
Yeah.
石でもぶつけられてるみてえだよっしゃいい調子やマジかよ一歩が押してる
Squeezing the...
Yeah.
That was you! Oh. Oh. He waited till the ref was directly
Yeah,
behind
yeah,
him.
yeah.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
だよレフェリー何やってんのちゃんと見てよ聞いてませんやれます何だったんだ今のは
Oh! Yeah!
押してる
Yeah!
試合じゃ負け
Oh, this is great. These body blows are
Yeah.
brutal.
おい続きだレフェリー
Yeah.
よく見ろレフェリー頭だ頭ストップストップあんなに頭低くされたらぶつかりますよ今度やったら限定にするよいいねよし君を気をつけて
Oh, come on.
いい株スタイルは低く構えるから
Yeah, he
Yeah,
knows now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. Good.
Bastard.
Yeah, wow.
ボクサーの風上にも置けるやつだおい
All right. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
そこだいけ
Oh. Dang, a trade.
いや打ち勝ってる
Oh.
こうなったら何度だまただ避けろいああもう食らっちまった反則だハリー
Oh. Oh.
止めた
I think he kind of blocked it. Oh, it was to break his defense. Now he can go in. This is the big hit for the. Oh! Oh! Wait, they animated the head!
Yeah.
Oh! Oh. Oh my god. He knocked him silly. Like he was a. 5, 6,
The
7,
whole audience is cheering.
8, 9, 10.
Nice.
Yeah!
Awesome.
色ヤギちゃんこれ見事やがのどくですよ
What is with this laugh too? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, sure, yeah. Of course.
一歩に先目つけてたろ俺
Okay.
つけていじめてたのは
Yeah, yeah, good, good. Self-awareness.
Let's go bully someone else.
No, they're gonna end up being friends with him. They're gonna be like,
Right,
"Hey,
yeah.
bro, we need to make it up to you. Let's take you out for food, like on us, like."
Yeah.
You
And
know.
then they pull down his pants. Yeah.
No. Oh my gosh. Ah!
おいみんなこいつがさっき話したマジ一歩だ俺のダチよ
Whoa. Like, whoa!
強烈な KO 勝ちよお前らにも見せたかったぜもしかして梅沢君見に来てくれてたの当たり前だろダチじゃねえかダチお前の何
I like that he's telling this story as being a hype man and stuff, but he is kind of taking advantage of him being a pro boxer to make himself look better.
Right.
But he's got them all enthralled.
Yeah.
And basically, he was right that the delinquents idolize boxers and stuff. That's
so now
that's
he's probably got like he's got his first fan group,
Right.
basically.
That's amazing.
Wow, that was great.
That was
great.
very wholesome. I mean, there could be some problems in the future where he's trying to be like, "Hey, we're buddies," so like, you know, like
Right. I get the feeling it's not gonna go that way, but
Nah,
yeah,
me
like,
neither. But
like you know,
but it
baby steps.
could.
They're
yeah. But that was hilarious. Just we have another fight, and we skipped to the fight really quickly.
Yep,
The fight
and
was
it was a
over
month
and
later,
one
yeah.
and done like really quickly. So they're trying to get us to that tournament. Really, I'd say as soon as possible. That's probably where they'll, I would say, spend a little bit more time in each fight, because each fight will probably mean more.
Sure.
And then they'll probably go in depth into like all the characters that are like relevant to fighting Ippo in the tournament. Because Miyata is gonna be
He's gonna be there.
like at the end of that.
Yep,
At least that's his promise to Ippo.
Right. Yep.
But yeah, so the bullies end up becoming his buddies. That's great. Like it's another example of the protagonist inspiring everyone, even his enemies. Oh, that was a funny episode.
That was a fun episode.
like I didn't think they would take it so far that way.
Right. Like they focused almost entirely on the bullies this episode.
Right.
But it worked. It really worked.
It really did.
Like I love the idea of Ippo basically like going back to school and being
Right,
it's gonna be this big thing. But no one there knew. He had to tell them, well,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I'm a professional boxer now, and they were like, whoa, that's cool. They asked him some questions, and then it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Everyone goes about their business. Still just eating lunch by yourself and stuff. And
Right,
but
right.
then these guys come around and they're wanting to be friends.
But they don't know how to do it because it's
know how to
awkward
do
because
it.
they bullied him.
Uh-huh.
And now it's also like, well, we wanted to show that we're interested in the boxing thing, so at the very least he'll think that we're cool.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
like we don't
Right.
want to, say anything bad or whatever. So it's awkward. It's
Right.
funny because they're also like they own
quite
that
believe it almost.
they own that they're delinquents. Like they
Right.
own
Oh, yeah.
the fact that they're like
Yep.
like this. So I love when he slips up and says that. He's like, delinquents like us idolize boxers, and he's like, oh.
Yeah. I just
And he's like, wait, what? And they're like,
yeah.
like, that's not how you rehearsed it. I thought you said you wanted to apologize to be friends.
Right.
I just love that they were conscientious enough to like plan out a conversation strategy
Yes.
before going and talking to him, because you think about who they are and it's like, all right, these are the big third years, like these are the big boys,
Right.
and they're like oh, we're big, so we can muscle around people and stuff like that. So there's the stereotype of that they're probably not super good in their studies, like they're not like they're not necessarily the highest intelligence of people, but they might be smart,
Or at least they don't necessarily apply themselves
Exactly.
in their schoolwork.
but they had enough forethought and enough like common sense to go, we should plan a strategy as to what
Right.
we're gonna say when we talk to him,
Because we
all
did
in
beat the crap out of this kid fairly regularly.
Yeah.
So
how are we gonna be friends with him? But then they actually go for it, and they don't chicken out, I would say, which I think is actually kind of nice.
Right, yeah.
Because I could see them on some level being like, hey, let's do this. And then someone's like, shouldn't do it. It's just not worth it. It's too far. Like one of them even says that. It's too late.
Right.
Like we've done too much. We can't be friends with him. But their aggressive dubiousness actually worked out here and being kind of wholesome because I think Ippo understands that it's a little bit weird that they were claiming to be buddies in front of the friends.
But he believes the best of people so much. Like, he had to actually see the look on the dude's face to be like, he's cheating!
Right,
you know?
right.
Because he was like, oh, I guess maybe, like, because of how I'm doing this, it is, you know, easier to bump into me. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, I guess that's a good point, you know? And then he's like, I'm shocked. I'm horrified, you know?
This guy, he's an affront to boxing.
Yeah.
I cannot lose now.
He's not playing fairly. Like, what? What kind of person would do such a thing, you know?
And that's actually a good point. When someone headbutts you, like when someone headbutts you, like that hurts a lot. So I wonder what he had to do to mentally prepare himself to get hit like that. Ooh.
Maybe he got like the neck muscles to sort of like cushion the impact, you know, or something. I don't know. Leaned into it, you know, because like, I don't know.
I don't know either. I know that the most like protected part of your skull is up here, you know, so you're relatively safe from, you know, serious injury. Relatively safe, but you know, comparatively to other spots. But it's
maybe
still
he was
like,
able to turn it so that it like more hit on like the top part of it, you know, or something like that. So
it
wasn't like quite the same place, so it didn't hurt as much.
But I loved the Mike Tyson's and Mike Tyson's trainer call back here with the
it's
peekaboo style, you know.
It's
like, that was great.
It's helping to educate the audience just in case they don't know about things,
right?
Yes, which is awesome.
Because I don't know any of these things.
Neither do
I. I know who Mike Tyson is,
right?
But like,
exactly.
I don't know anything more about like kind of the mechanics and the styles and I would say the strategy of boxing, other than, you know, the very very rudimentary
hit
basics.
People till they fall over.
Right, exactly. And hitting people in certain areas is very like effective. You know?
Yeah, you stick them with the pointy end. You know.
Yeah, and now we are getting into this where each fight introduces us to a new style, mechanic, or I would say angle you can approach boxing from. But one of the things that's also cool here is that Ippo has now incorporated and used different mechanics and styles from different field, like different areas. And it's not like any one of them are going to be like his style. Like it's like he's going to just utilize them when they become relevant. Yes, tools in his tool belt, exactly.
Right.
And that's something that's fun because in a show that goes for a very long time, we can now know, okay, that one exists. It's there.
Exactly.
So when he brings it up, say in, I don't know, 25 episodes or so, we'll be like, yo, that was a perfect time to bring out the Mike Tyson peekaboo style or something, you know?
In that sense, it's very similar to like a power system in some sort of fantasy show or something like that, where you slowly get people introduced to it so they know how it works. That way, when you solve problems in the conflict with it, it feels satisfying. Because you know that it's something that's pre-established. It's not the writer just, you know, pulling something out of their butt, right?
Right.
And that's what we're getting to see here. You know, things like the uppercuts. I mean, one, they were just drawn amazingly, but how that was focused on early on, and then we get to see it, it's like, okay, awesome, this is great.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, everything down from his jabs to his uppercuts. It's something that we now expect, and they also just bring back into the fights without any real kind of callback to it. If anything, by having new people see Ippo's style here, Ippo's abilities, Ippo's skills through the bullies, we then actually get to be hyped about the things that we had grown accustomed to already all over again, because they're like, oh my god, did you see that uppercut? Like, dude, I love the idea of these delinquent buddies being the biggest like hype men
for Ippo. Like,
and the idea that they were embarrassed, like they weren't even saying to each other that they were going to go see it. They were like, well, yeah, it's okay, this time, okay, whatever.
It's in a month.
Yeah, sure, okay, all right. And then
they run down the stairs afterwards, like, oh my god, that went exactly like how he didn't want it to go.
Right.
What the heck?
And seeing them like progress from being like, oh, Ippo's actually the person who walked out. I didn't expect that, to, whoa, that guy's a monster, to, Ippo's actually holding his own, to, hey, stop cheating,
And then they actually start cheering.
Yeah, and they start the count. Like,
they
started the count of the, the ref started the count.
Right.
But, of the audience, they were the first ones to start counting with the ref.
Yeah, they got everyone cheering with the ref and stuff.
Exactly,
That felt really good. It's really cathartic to see main characters who have I would say their main flaw being that they're a bit too naive, a bit too kind of wholesome in a way that leaves them open for, that leaves them a little bit vulnerable, being actually utilized so often as a strength in the story. Like, especially here. This is something that would not have worked that well in the story at all if there was any element of vindictiveness for what they did to him.
Yeah, or Ippo being, or even with the cheat shots of the headbutts, if Ippo was like, oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, maybe I should try doing that when the ref's not. Like, of course, that's not at all what Ippo would do.
I was meaning correlating to the bullies specifically. Because then when there are moments when he's brought around the corner and he sees the whole group of them, his immediate thought was, I'm gonna die. So he runs. He still hasn't clued in the same way
they're
that
your fanboys now.
Right. But that's also, I'd say, a part of his, not necessarily his wholesomeness, but actually his naivete, is that he's not that aware of his surroundings to be able to gauge how people would respond to things. So an example of this is when he goes into the classroom and he assumes that he's going to be popular all of a sudden. Or at least he imagines it. He's not necessarily thinking that he will, but his
like, that would be cool.
Right. His desire is blinding his perception. So when he comes into the situations with this here, he's used to the patterns of these people bullying him, but he's also kind of unaware of what they just, tried to do by talking to him earlier.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So on some level, that's something that's like, oh, wow. Like, there was a lot of times they bullied him off screen before the show started, and we didn't see those times.
Yep, but the one time we did see, they beat him up good.
They did. Yeah, they did a lot. And he's also, I'd say, the kind of person where he's now aware of how dangerous he is. Like, he's like, these are weapons right now. Right. And he would not want to fight them.
Right. Exactly.
It's not just for the fact that, one, he could hurt them. Like it's something where
he doesn't have anything to prove.
Right, not anything to prove, but he's now above that. He's now a professional boxer. These fists are now used for boxing.
Right.
They're not used to, beat up delinquent bullies when they, come to beat me up or something like that.
Yeah.
If anything, I weave and bob and grab my license out of their hands and be like, I'm leaving.
Yep.
So this episode made me love Ippo even more, even though he wasn't really the big focus of this episode, which I think is hilarious that they did that and it worked so well.
Yep.
Another match, another KO.
Yeah, they showed Miata's matches, or one of his matches.
One of his matches.
Crazy, like
he's on a 3-winning streak.
Yeah, all KOs, and that boy's fast. Like it's easy to sort of lose track of how fast they actually are when you're in the moment and it's the boxing perspective,
right?
Because then it's like, things like that. But like that bird's eye view of the match, it's like, oh dang, that boy's quick.
Yeah, and that was something that I remember them bringing up constantly about Miata when he was at the gym, was that his footwork was nigh like perfect. And that's something that they showed, I think, just quickly enough that we were able to get that, or just slow enough that we were able to get what happened, but just quick enough also that we were like, we need to probably see that again. Like slow that down.
Exactly.
Analyze, enhance, Kowalski analysis. But no, like with seeing the way he moved, he sidestepped and changed basically position by like 90 degrees on the other boxer.
Oh yeah.
And then just laid into him.
Yep.
And it's like, oh my god, like Ippo's punches wouldn't even come close to Miyata at this point.
Yep.
Like Ippo would have to get in close or like pin him to a corner or something, which is probably something that could very well happen because But
wow.
Like it's something that gets me excited because now that we're getting into the mechanics of boxing, I think about things like the peekaboo style being like this, right? But then I think about what Miyata just did, and he cleared basically all the way around to his full left or right of Ippo. Peekaboo style would be like useless right here.
Yeah, then he's getting you in the temple.
He's getting you here, and that's like instant knockout or brain damage. Like if it's a hard enough hit. So I'm excited, and they keep doing these little build-up things for the eventual Miyata Ippo match and stuff like that. I want that to like continue to build. Like I want there to be like this perfect like rivalry build up to where once we get that match, it's going to be just like so good. Yeah. So like lay a ton of matches like before that, like in the tournament thing and everything like that, and have matches even like before the tournament. We don't have to rush. We don't have to rush things. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
This is good.
Thank you so much for watching this reaction and discussion. Jacob's going to shout out something real quick.
Yes. So my sci-fi novel Battle Lines is available for pre-order. So pinned comment down below with a link to the Kickstarter. We've gone through like 4+ stretch goals right now.
Yep.
So
pretty awesome.
It's pretty amazing. But yeah, so check that out because it's really good and you should definitely check it out. It's amazing.
Yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching this. And if you want to watch the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You got an early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about stories, Ippo, of course, non-spoilery stuff, or just whatever. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.